What is good, everybody? What is good? Big Game James in the house, man. What's good? What's up, the Ninja? What's up with y'all, man? Doing a little late night. Just decided to go live right quick after seeing these games. You know what I'm saying? Just thought I'd just talk some NFL right quick, some Cowboys right quick. What's good? What's good? What up, everybody? T Smooth, Aaron Lewis, Kashawn, Alexander. What's good with everybody? Like I said, I just thought I'd go live right quick because it is Washington week. This is my most hated team. I can't stand the Washingtons, whatever you want to call them. I can't stand them with some of my dog Tavis. Can't stand them. Never standed them. Can't stand the Washington fans. A lot of my good friends are Washington fans, and they were all in my inbox last year. Yeah, we swept you, showing me eyeballs, all this stuff, whatever, whatever. I get it. Y'all had y'all little fun. Y'all had y'all little fun last year. Even though, what up, Isaac Hamilton? Hampton, you be killing over there with them videos. What's up? Beware Logan Thomas. He's out for the year. Davis, I just seen a report where he might have a torn ACL, so he might be out for the year. So that's a huge loss because he did some work against us last year, especially in Washington. He was working us, so I think he might be out for the year. What up, Kelvin Mays? So, you know, I just made a post. I seen the Raiders. They played, they played the Raiders, and I made the post how it's so funny how the Raiders on a 4-game losing streak they beat us, and then all of a sudden they go back to their losing ways. You know why? Because everybody gets up for Dallas. We're everybody's Super Bowl. It's just the truth. No matter what anybody says, it's just the truth. Everybody gets up for Dallas. The Raiders, they play the Washington football team and they get 14 points. You try to do the same thing did against Dallas and it didn't work. But the simple fact is we knew that you were going to play out of your mind and then go back to playing like the Raiders usually do. You get what I'm saying? So it's just kind of funny how these teams get up for us and yet they play these other teams and it's like, oh my gosh, really? We're going to sit there and say that, and I'm not going to tell you that the Washington game is going to be an easy game. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Them playing them twice in 3 weeks is not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy game. They're going to give us their best. They're going to go hard. But all I need to say is this. The last time the Cowboys played the Washington football team was right after Dak got hurt in the Giants game. Okay, and you had Andy Dalton. The team didn't even look like they wanted to play that game. And guess who else you had on that roster when you played the Washington football team the first time? Yeah, Don Terry Poe, Everson Griffin. You know what I'm saying? You were relying on those guys. LVE, Jalen Smith, Xavier Woods. You know what I'm saying? You had guys that were on the team that, bruh, you feel me? And then you're playing against guys that ain't even existing on this team. This is a whole different defense. You didn't play Michael Parsons last year. You didn't play. And Randy Gregory, the first game, played 6 snaps. Remember when Randy Gregory was mad that he wasn't getting those snaps last year? That first game against Washington, he played all of 6 snaps. 1 pass rushing snap in that game against Washington. So we're going to sit there and say that, yeah, Washington, you beat Dallas last year, but you also had Andy Dalton. Did you see what Andy Dalton did today? Did you see what Andy Dalton did today? I think he threw like 4 interceptions. So there you go. You didn't even have a good quarterback you went against twice. Okay? Your offensive line was decimated, right? You didn't have nothing close to this defense that you're playing this year. And like I said, I ain't hating Travis Heineke. Okay, I ain't say he's garbage, but come on, dog. Okay? Gibson is the one that was eating us up last year, so we need to shut him down. Gibson, Scary Terry, we know about him, but Logan Thomas, some tight ends, but he's gone. You get what I'm saying? So you get after that run game and shut down Gibson because that's what they kept on doing, running it down the throat on the Dallas. I mean, I think he averaged over 100 yards rushing a game. Those 2 meetings against Dallas, Gibson did. So that's the biggest thing that you want to do. But can we sit there and say that Heineke or whatever the hell his name is Taysom Hill as far as running the ball, and when Michael Parsons, what's up, Lee Norman? When Michael Parsons and D Law and Randy Gregory supposed to be back in that game, you have that. Did y'all see that, Washington? While y'all say this, did y'all see that? Did y'all see a Michael Parsons? Did y'all see a D Law? Are y'all seen a Randy Gregory and Gallimore may be in there? Really? Okay, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Let's let Travis Heineke beat us, and we're gonna stop that run. We're gonna stack. They better stack that box, and we got a pretty good defensive coordinator too, in Dan Quinn. So it's a little bit, and you had Antoine Woods in the middle. Now you got Osa Ogadizua. You feel me? And Gallimore may be back, and then you still got a rotation of Hamilton, and then you still have Watkins who had the interception last week. So you got a whole different roster, Washington, that you are going against. You get what I'm saying? And I think when you look at this game, these next three games was Washington, the Giants, and Washington again. You really take the division when if you went go sweep these next three games, you won the division. But I really believe Dallas is going to match the intensity. I believe Dallas is going to come back and bring it as well, because even though the victory against the Saints, a lot of us were frustrated. I was frustrated a little bit by the play, but at the end of the day, the Cowboys got the victory in New Orleans. Dallas had lost the two of the last three against New Orleans, and it was in New Orleans. So it was going to be a tough game. I knew Taysom Hill, I knew Sean Payton was going to play that dude, and I knew he was going to give Dallas problems, because that's why he played him, because he knew he was going to give Dallas problems. We knew he couldn't throw the ball. Anything he threw was luck, and we saw the Tim Tebow-ish finally came out in the second half, right? But it was still a tough game. They're still a good, well-coached team. So that's what I look at. Mike McCarthy wasn't there. Dan Quinn was the coach. You had your offensive lineman coach was out. Your assistant offensive lineman coach was out. Dan Quinn was taking over. You went against a well-coached Sean Payton team. He's a good coach, and he had them well-coached. And guess what? Came out with the victory. What's up, Victor Lee? You feel me? So I'm not. Oh yes, and I forgot Q Nicholson and Tristan Hill will be back. So Dallas is going to be back with all their horses, pretty much, all their horses. And I think Dallas understands what it is. They want to win this division and get this positioning right for these playoffs. You feel me? So I'm not really tripping off of that. Now, there's a few things that I want to bring up, because we saw it last week, and a lot of people been getting on me. That's okay. I will get it. About Connor McGovern. Let's talk about him. Connor McGovern. Everybody like, yeah, what up, big game? Well, Connor McGovern, take him back out the lineup. I get it. I will sit there and say, remember, y'all, I made a video against the Patriots with Connor Williams, and I said, does Connor Williams deserve to be taken out the lineup? The tape says no. So it wasn't like I've been busting on Connor Williams. I said he's having a career year. I've been saying that for the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's having a career year. He's having a better year than he had last year. And last year he had a career year. This year he was having a career year besides the penalties. If he didn't have any of the penalties, he's having the best year ever. I mean, he had a career low in pressures, no hits on quarterbacks, hurries, career low in hurries. Only had gave up 1 sack, and that was on week 5. So you know what? I was never dissing like Connor Williams like that. I was just saying that they're probably not going to re-sign him. So eventually you're going to have to see what you have in McGovern. And you haven't, people were trying to poach McGovern from you, and you said no. So obviously you believe a little bit in McGovern. Here's my thinking with that, though. I made a post and said that the starting 5 from start to finish of Tyron Smith, Connor Williams, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Morton, and Terrence Steele, they were averaging 185 yards rushing a game. With every other lineup that's started in those 7 games, 88 yards a game. I get it. But and I'm not out. If they were to say, "Hey, let's put Connor Williams back in," I'm not mad at that. I'm not the person that says, "No, I'm fighting for Connor McGovern forever." I still feel like Connor McGovern is the future. But when you look at Connor Williams, his first year at left guard, he gave up 5 sacks, had a lot of pressures. Okay, that was a 16-game season. Connor McGovern has started all of 13 games in his career. 9 his first year at right guard, not left guard, right guard. And these last 3 games at left guard. He hasn't been starting at left guard. Even in the chart, the depth chart, when La'el Collins came back, they had La'el Collins at left guard as the backup, and Connor McGovern as the right guard as the backup, and the backup center. So to me, I'm not making no excuses for Connor McGovern. If Connor Williams is the better player for right now, I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying is this: You also got to look at he's only started 13 games and he's a right guard and he's been playing left guard. So just like Terrence Steele was a right tackle, I believe, and he played hella great on right side, struggled a little bit on the left because he's a better right tackle, where I think Connor McGovern is a better right guard than a left. But obviously he's not taking Zach Martin's spot, so he's going to have to play the left guard. And these all started all of what, 3 games at left guard in his NFL career. And Connor Williams has started all of 4 years dang near at left guard. So obviously Connor Williams is going to be the better player. I think he's better athletically. With his feet, I think Connor McGovern has better power, but I thought since McGovern, is playing some fullback, I think he could do it. But even watching the Saints game, what I really want to say, and if we're really talking about it, and if I like Kellen Moore, I ain't never going away from liking Kellen Moore, but I will say this: when I watched that Saints game, his play calling of his run play calling, because I think Connor McGovern is a better pass blocker than run blocker. Maybe right now he's good in the pass game because he played well in the pass game. But some of these play calls that Kellen Moore has, I don't think does justice to the whole line in general. If you have a Tony Pollard, you keep going into the teeth of the defense. Trust me, it ain't just McGovern right there. And I don't hate on Biadasz, but bruh, Biadasz don't be pushing people back. So when he's dealing with a tough one tech, Biadasz is not pushing that guy back. Okay. So right there, if you're calling a play into the teeth of the defense, right up the middle in the gut, and you know your center is not getting that push, that's not doing good service to your offensive line. And when I was watching the play calling of Kellen Moore, he's calling run plays right into the teeth of the defense up in the middle. That's not the specialty of a Biadasz. He's not great at power up the middle. Where Dallas is good at was when they did some sweeps, when they did some toss, even when they did a couple traps. McGovern wasn't quick enough to get on that outs, and the guy beat him to the spot, and they were getting stuffed. But I feel like Kellen Moore has to do better run calling plays to better benefit the run offense. Like I said, if you have a Tony Pollard, let's get him out on the outside. Because even when they ran with Zeke one time on the outside, he got a 10-yard gain. Tony Pollard, when you did that pitch to Tony Pollard, he got a 58-yard touchdown on the toss pitch. So why are we always trying to run up the middle in the teeth of the defense when you should be trying to call run plays that are best fit your offensive line? That's what I probably say, in my opinion, as well. What's up, Cedric Betts? Yes, hit that like button. Please do that. I mean, that just makes more sense to me. Tony Pollard is a speed guy, okay? He's not a power guy. We see Ezekiel Elliott is limited right now. He's not 100%. So it would just make sense to me that you kind of get on the edge, because if I go back and show the edge runs, especially on the right side and the left, they are averaging like 4 or 5 yards a carry when they hit the edge. When they hit the edge, you feel me? So I think you got to call some better run plays for your offensive line as well, and not just be goofy and just run straight up the middle or run right off Tyler Biadasz, because he struggles with those big guys in the middle, and that's just the truth. And that ain't no diss; it's just the truth. So, and it's not me covering for no Connor McGovern. You feel me? But it's just real. Thank you, Cedric, for sharing the content. You feel me? But they're not. But here's the thing, Alfonso. They're not going to do that. They're going to keep him at right tackle. But and I said this, and I ain't blaming nobody, but it seemed like the run issue started when they started deciding bringing La'el Collins back. You feel me? So, yeah. McGovern, I'm still, I'm still on his team. And this is what I'll say is that, like I said, I think he's a better right guard than a left guard. Last year, when he started and that was his first year. Remember, he missed his whole rookie year due to injury. Last year would have been his rookie year, and he started 9 games, and he started at right guard because Zach Martin was out. He played pretty decently in his first year coming in on the fly. But once again, that was at right guard. I think it's different from playing right to the left. And now he's playing left guard. and you're getting thrown right in the fire. You hadn't played it all year, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, okay, we're benching Connor Williams and we're putting you in Connor McGovern at left guard," and you never played there. You never started there. Nowhere in your NFL career, you never started. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna go ahead and sit you, Connor Williams, and start you, Connor McGovern, left guard, your first time against Chris Jones, all-world defensive tackle. Okay, yeah, you put him in to succeed, did you? No, you didn't. You didn't. Okay, so that's what you got to think about as well. But I think my dog Rue Glock said, "Hey, we ain't got time to be, finding out about Connor McGovern. We need trying to go get a championship." So, hey, I feel that. And if you know that Connor Williams probably may not be there next year, then use them all up this year. And then you roll with Connor McGovern next year, however you want to do it. But to sit there and put all of this on Connor McGovern, that from my perspective, and I'm not just saying this because I like him, is bogus, because I think there needs to be better play calling in the run game. And then also, some of those other guys miss blocks too. So this ain't all the Connor McGovern trash train thing. So that's just kind of my opinion. But yes, Andrew Gonzalez, I can't wait either. I'm ready to see this defense fully staffed now. Especially I told y'all it's better for the stretch run to be healthy. You don't want to be all super healthy week 1 through 5, and then now coming through the stretch run, everybody's hurt. We would be crying the blues right now if Dallas was all beat up and just hurt right now. I was thankful those guys got hurt. I was thankful if there was an injury. And I said it A1 day one when DeMarcus Lawrence got hurt. I said, man, hey, I hate seeing him get injured, but better now than later. Better Gallimore turn up that elbow now back then than later, because guess what? Now it's all these guys are coming back right when you need them. Stretch run, 5 games, NFC. 4 of them are the NFC East. This is where you can take the division, and guess what? Your defense is fully staffed the way you want. And the good thing about it is, here's the good thing about this: the offense been killing it, right? The offense still a top 5 offense, but it has lost its way a little bit. We get it. But the good thing about the team is, if the offense isn't playing great all the time, your defense can come in and pick it up. That's what the problem was last year in 2020. The defense. Dallas had offense until Dak went down. It could throw the ball everywhere, but they didn't have the defense to make those critical stops on third downs or get the turnovers and be the +5 or +6, or be one of the top teams on getting teams off the field on third down. Dallas wasn't one of those teams last year. They were one of the worst teams. So you're not going to win games. And that's why they're winning games this year, because not only do you have the talent, you have what you're doing things that makes teams winning teams and winning defenses. You getting teams off on third downs, that's a winning defense. You getting turnovers, big plays. They're not a big sack team, but they get the sacks when they need them. Pressures, they're one of the top teams in pressures right now. So that's the biggest turnaround that I'm going to see more than anything else. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen with this offensive line. But like I said, I think you got to do better play calling and put your guys in better position to succeed. So, we seen, like I said, this Washington game. They came out and beat the Raiders. They're on a 4-game win streak. It's going to be a tough game, but I'm ready for them. You know what I mean? I'm ready for this game. I'm ready for this revenge. Dallas, and this is what I told this is what I said to the Washington fans, to slow down a little bit while they talking about the Cowboys. They need to slow down a little bit, because right now Dak Prescott you didn't have Dak Prescott when you lost them 2 games. You feel me? Boo? You didn't have him. But when you did have Dak Prescott against these Washingtons, Dak Prescott's record is 7-1. He's owned the Washingtons 7-1, 150 attempts, 227 completions for a good for 69.2. That's pretty good completion percentage against the team. 1,886 yards, good for 8.2 average. Them some pretty good damn numbers right there against the team, right? 233 yards a game, 13 touchdowns to 1 interception. 7-1 record against the Washingtons. Okay, so slow down a little bit over there, Washington. While y'all talking about we won Dallas, slow down a little bit over there because my boy Dak Prescott has owned y'all. You feel me? He has owned y'all. Dallas has owned y'all. You feel me? So stop acting like y'all been beating up Dallas because, like I said, my Washington friends, they know they didn't want to talk about no football for a good 2 years. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? They didn't want to talk football a good 2 years. See, they want to see Washington fans want to talk football last year, boo. They wanted to talk football last year, y'all. See, they didn't want to talk football them 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, 20. They ain't want to talk football then. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to talk, but you know what I'm saying? They wanted to talk some football then. They wanted to get my inbox last year. Oh, what's up, Jay? What we mean, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I talk back to you. Yeah, what's good? Okay, you won, but here's the thing. When I want to talk to y'all, when we beating y'all heads in, y'all ain't nowhere to be found. Every time y'all win last year, what's up, Jay? Oh my gosh, here y'all go. Shut up, man. Get out of here, man. You feel me? Washington fans, y'all so funny. Who? What are you talking about? Man, you throwing me off. What up, Tay Cowboys? You know what I'm saying? No, it's not gonna be that. I'll post your question, but it's not gonna be that. Kyle Thurman. Do you think the cornerbacks will be Diggs, Brown, Joseph this week? No. No, Joseph is not going to be. I made a post and said about Kelvin Joseph last week and said, is this rookie year just a wash? And a lot of people said it was, and I believe it. I agree. I think his rookie season is just going to be a wash. I don't think he's going to smell the starting lineup this year. I don't think he's going to compete for a spot until 2022. For real. What's up, Miss Charles? Love you. Yeah, I mean, so I don't think that um I don't I yeah, I believe that too, Jason. Is that Joseph only being there if Brown gets injured. That's when they'll throw him in the fire. But they'll go with Brown the whole year because he has more experience, and Joseph has missed half the year. You really gonna start a rookie who played half the year? He's gonna get toasted up, dog. I don't care how good he is. He will get toasted up this year if they try to start him. You feel me? So, and let's keep it real. We know Anthony Brown has been much maligned in his career with the Dallas Cowboys, but he has played better. We know about them bogus game against the Raiders, but he has played better. I know he got lucky against Taysom Hill because Taysom Hill threw some better passes. He probably would have caught him on Brown. But at the end of the day, he's still playing better. He's still playing better football. And you're not going to put that rookie Kelvin Joseph, who's only played all of 3 games this year, and put him over Brown, knowing that you got playoffs coming up. And you're not going to do that to boss man fat. That's the wrong thing to do to Joseph. So just gonna have to bring him off slowly. And like I said, this rookie year is just gonna be kind of a wash, and he's gonna have to really compete for a starting spot next year. But he won't be competing for a spot this year for real. What up, Special K? Appreciate you, Miss Charles. Yeah, he's definitely been solid. Yeah, and yeah, Dick's got and Big Rick. I feel you with it's they don't score a lot of points. You know, they're heavy in the run game. Even in this game against the Raiders, I think Gibson had like 22, 23 carries. They're going to run the ball. That's what Washington, they're going to run the ball. I mean, Ron Rivera is the coach. He's not a big throwing guy. He's a guy that's going to be win by defense, win by their running game, and that tight end game. But losing Logan Thomas is going to be huge for him. So that's what the Cowboys need to do. They need to stop that run game. Load up on that run game, load up on that box, all out to stop a Gibson and get after Heineken, make him beat you, dog. Like I ain't saying he's like a terrible quarterback, but make him beat you. Like make him beat, just like you had to have Taysom Hill beat you. Make Heineke beat you, but don't let Gibson can't get off. That's what cannot happen. Gibson cannot get off more than anything. She's well. I really thank you, Jason, for asking about my sister. Appreciate you. We talked last week. She had her surgery. We talked last week, and I'll be very honest with you. She's been kind of low key about it. She hasn't really said anything about it. So honestly, I'm my sister. I'm just kind of letting it go, like leaving it to her to kind of how she's gonna bring it to me. But I feel like if anything was crazy wrong, should have been inboxed me and told me. So she's kind of just kept it on the hush. So I'm gonna just kind of leave it like that. You know what I mean? But I think all everything is well. But I definitely appreciate you asking about my sister. I think everything is good. I'm just kind of waiting on her to see how she wants to bring it to me and how she's feeling about it. But thank you for all your prayers for my sister. It's been really good and it's kept my spirits up as well. Yeah, man, we need it. But Adams, yeah, we need to shut down this run. Like I said, they have don't have a lot of weapons. We know about Terry. He got the touchdown on Diggs, and that was a little matchup. But this is a different game now. You feel me? This is a whole different game, and I really believe. Um, and hey, you know what kills me though? What's hurting me right now is Jabril Cox. Jabril Cox being hurt right now hurts so bad. It just hurts so bad, especially with the way LVE is playing or not playing. We need another fast, athletic linebacker that can really cover, and it's just hurting right now that we lost him because LVE is so regular now, bro. I made a video about him, like as LVE does, should LVE get re-signed? And man, I tried to fight for you, LVE. I tried to fight for you. I made a video say, "Hey, I tried to fight for you." You know what I'm saying? But bro, ever since you just lost Jalen Smith, your buddy, you just fell apart. It was like, I mean, the dude was crying damn near when Jalen Smith was gone. You just see the interview when Jalen Smith was gone? What's up, Texas? Did you see him? He was crying. He was damn near crying. Don't be talking about Jalen like that. Don't be. I was like, oh wow. So yeah, you're, ooh, okay. So it affected you that much, LVE, that you just lost your whole way, man. I think he knows that he's probably not coming back next year too. I think he knows that. You know what I mean? Uh, Jerry might give him a cheap deal, Tavis, but he ain't gonna take it. He'll get some money. He'll get more money somewhere else, regardless of what we think he might be playing bummy with us. But we seen Xavier Woods. He's playing better over at Minnesota, right? Cheeto had an interception today over at Cincy. I think he's got two. I think he's got a couple already. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like he'll get more money somewhere else. So he ain't gonna sign no cheap ass deal in Dallas. And plus, like we said, Jabril Cox, the only thing we got to see is how Jabril Cox is ACL because he's coming back from ACL injury. That's a 8-month injury minimum, and that's speed. That's his leg he's dealing with. So he's just not going to come back quickly, and we can't expect him to be a starter day one with the ACL. So we still have to see what's out on Cox, and I say you still go after another linebacker in that draft. Just me, another one of the pair with Michael Parsons and Cox. You feel me? And get the whole thing solidified over there. You feel me? Ooh, we got a holler right here. Appreciate you, Chef Mac. Says I with the 199 Holly. So I hope we beat Washington down really, really bad, bruh. Me too. I cannot stand Washington, dog. I can't. They fans is just I don't know. Philly fans is worse, but the Washington fans annoy me too. But it's just this is just it's time. And oh, got another holler. Appreciate you. Texas D903 with a $5 holler. Said, love the show, man. Hey, I love you too, dog. Really appreciate you. All right, Young Jay says, I'm a Patriots fan. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Super Peter 500. Hey, man, what's up? What's up with you? How y'all doing? Appreciate you. Seeing some of y'all names I ain't never seen before, but I like that. That's what's up. Keep on coming on in here. Appreciate that. But one thing I will say this. He says, I'm a Saints fan. Hey, sorry for you, dog. Hey, I like that you in the feed. I won't talk no trash about you. Sorry you lost, though. We had to get you, though. We had to get you. But you know what, y'all? I've been saying this, and I know y'all might want to say, y'all know some people like, chill out, Jay. I want them Packers, y'all. They on my mind. And I want them Packers, and I want that. I want the pack. I want Green Bay. I feel like if Dallas were to make it to the Super Bowl this year, if they were to make it to the Super Bowl, it has to be Green Bay and Tampa Bay. I told y'all that like 5 weeks ago. Green Bay and Tampa Bay. But man, I want the pack. I want Aaron Rodgers to see Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory. I want him to see all that goodness, dog. I want him. E Swan, what's up? I want that. Because what 2014 they got us with that daggone calf injury. You feel me? We know about that 2014 game. 2016, who got us? Aaron Rodgers with that daggone pass. You feel me? Yeah, 2018, we played them Rams, but I want them packed, dog. Even in the regular season, they've been getting at us, and Rodgers just been making fun of Dallas. Like it's fun to play them. We just beat them. Nah, it needs to be Cowboys, Packers, and I don't want to play them in Dallas. I know y'all. I know. I want to play them in Green Bay. I want to go into Green Bay and beat them. Now I hope it ain't one of them snowy ass cold days. Don't let it be that day. Let it be one of them non-snowy. Could be kind of chilly day, not non-snowy day. But I do. I want to play them. And I don't mind playing them in Green Bay because I want to get at them. That's another dragon in the way. I felt we slayed a dragon with them Patriots, beating them in New England. I don't care if they didn't have Brady or not. We slayed a dragon, beat Minnesota without Dak and that was a dragon to be slayed, in my opinion. But the Packers are another dragon to be slayed in the way of where you're trying to go. They gotta beat them dudes. Like that's a team that they got to get out the way before they get where they need to go. McCarthy needs to play him. You feel me? McCarthy needs to play him because of that relationship. And just because Aaron Rodgers has owned Dallas for seems like forever, especially in the playoffs. Cowboys need to get him. You know what I'm saying? Need that right now. I need all that. So I'm hoping that matchup happens because I want that matchup. I want Green Bay, and I know how everybody's always screaming, "Let's be we want Dallas." I want Green Bay. I want them. Yeah, yeah. You hear what I'm saying, right? You feel me? You feel me, Dante? It seems right for us. This year seems right. You know what I'm saying? This year seems right that we play them. We need to play the Packers this year in the playoffs. All that goodness. Because I'm telling you, dog, I see the vision. I see the vision of Michael Parsons chasing down Aaron Rodgers, dog. I see it. Like I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. No, I don't got cancer. My sister though. But I see it. You know what I'm saying, Boo? I see it. I see Michael Parsons chasing down Aaron Rodgers, dog. I see Michael Parsons sacking Aaron Rodgers, strip sack phone. And Dallas, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's the vision. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it. So that's something that I'm excited for. And if you're a Cowboys fan, y'all should want the Packers too. Everybody talking about Rams. I don't want to play no damn Rams. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play the Rams. You feel me? I don't care about no Rams. I want to play that pack though. And I want to play Tampa Bay because I want to beat Tom Brady. We ain't beat Tom Brady in forever, too. I don't care what team he with with the Patriots, Buccaneers, I want to beat Tom Brady. So that to me would be the only yeah, he may get a flag, but we don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What up, RB Nightmare? How you doing? But I'm feeling good about this week. Um, because I feel like the Cowboys are going to be ready because these are division games, and the Cowboys know these aren't going to be easy games. You feel me? I don't know if the Rams going to make it. I still think they may make it, but you know, I really feel like where the Cowboys where they lost their way, those were AFC games. I'm not saying they didn't take them serious, but these are NFC East games. These are your bread and butter games right here. You already beat the Eagles. You already beat the Giants. These are your bread and butter games. And the Cowboys got to know that you win these three games, you have the division sold up. You won the division because you swept the Giants, You swept the Washington football team. You play Philly one time, you're probably going to beat them two. But even if you were to lose that game, they've already lost more than one game in the NFC. You get what I'm saying? So you got them. So these three games are critical. And you've only lost one game in the NFC. So you have 8 victories. You only have one loss in the NFC. So that's still good for seeding. You feel me? So that's why I was saying that even though you didn't want to lose those games, those 4 games, you didn't want to lose those 3 games, you lost them to AFC teams. Oh yeah, I still got them tickets. Who said who wants a ticket, boo? Oh, Michael Autry. Holla at me, Michael. If you're trying to get to a game, I already sent like a good almost 10 people to these games. You're trying to hit me up, get at me on my what page? Get out on me on my Facebook page. You can inbox me on my Facebook, or you can just follow me on my Twitter. Just hit me with a follow on Twitter, and then say, "Hey, yo, big game. I'm following you on Twitter right quick because I'm trying to get a package for a game." And then I'll get in your inbox because I don't think you can automatically just straight DM me. I don't know why, but I don't think you can automatically gotta follow me first. And then if you don't want to follow me no more, you ain't gotta follow me no more. But just follow me so I can get in your inbox, and then I can give you all the details on how to get these tickets still to the game because I have all that. So more than anything else, that's what you want to do. Yeah, I feel you, Loke. What you're saying that this is going to be the healthiest this team has been in a long time, all Sunday, and that's a great thing. More than anything else, especially with this defense, we need this defense more than anything being healthy in this stretch run. You know what I mean? Like, because what did I tell y'all? Remember what I told y'all? I told y'all at the beginning of the year. Didn't I tell you too, Boo? Go back to this. What I said, Boo. Offense ain't gonna play great every game, and we're seeing that, right? We're seeing the offense has been struggling, right? Offense has been struggling, and we know that, and we've seen that. And I said that. I said the offense you may have a top offense all year, but that offense ain't gonna be averaging 30 points a game every single game. One game that offense is gonna struggle. It's not gonna be on point every single game, but you definitely need to have that defense on point, and that defense can travel. That defense can carry. So if your offense isn't playing good, your defense can save you. What happened? We played them Saints. Offense didn't play great. Okay. Offense didn't play great, but Dallas had 4 interceptions. The defense stepped up. And when you look at as a whole, when the Cowboys have played good, their defense has played well as well in that. So when you're looking at these games coming up in these next 5 games, you really want this defense being healthy and humming because that's what's going to carry you in them playoffs too. Because you're going to need them playoffs in that defense. Yeah, I mean you're going to need that defense in them playoffs. You feel me? Let me get this. Special K says, "How do you feel about our run defense? Do you think it will be a problem in the playoffs?" You know what? This is what I will say, Special K. I feel like getting Gallimore back, um, getting all these guys back is going to help the run defense. Losing Brent Urban, I had some people. I made a post and said, Brent Urban, we lost Brent Urban. That's a big loss. People, he barely didn't do anything. Look, he wasn't about getting no sacks from him. It wasn't about that. It was about him stuffing that middle for the Cowboys and bringing that veteran leadership. And I think that's what the Cowboys are missing with that veteran leadership with Brent Urban, and he was just a good locker room guy. And plus, I liked his size. He wasn't like 6 foot. He was 6'6", and losing that it was huge. And I think that's going to be a big miss. So I don't know. I'm be honest with you, Special K. I'm a little. I want to see how this run defense does against these Washington football team because they like to run the ball. They are committed to running the ball. They are committed to running Gibson. So I want to really see what they're going to do. But having Gallimore back, especially D Law back because he's a great run defender, and that's huge. So we're going to see. I'm not going to sit there and say I feel confident about our run defense right now. I need to see these next 5 games of what it's going to do. What's up, Jorge? What's up, Marcelo? Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Go ahead and get that subscription, man. You're going to like it over here. All right, let me get this question here. Julian James says, overall, do you think Dallas defense is stronger than its offense? No, I don't. I think when the offense is really clicking, I think that's the biggest strength on the Cowboys team. But I definitely believe that this Cowboys defense is an opportunistic defense, and that's what I like. Think about 2014. Cowboys defense didn't have a top heavy defense, didn't have big names, but it was one of the top teams in turnovers, getting turnovers. Didn't have a high total, but was high in turnovers, and that's why it was. That's why you had the team that had it the way they did because they were getting turnovers. What's up, Martin? So that's the biggest thing to me when we go back to looking at the year, Cowboys still are in the tops in third down. I think they're around 34 to 31% getting teams off the field, plus five still in turnovers, had four turnovers in this game. That's what's going to help you. So you may not have the best run defense. You may not have the best secondary, but if you're opportunistic, which I think the Cowboys are, I think that's what's going to help you down the line and getting what you need to do. So we'll see about that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to see what's going to be happening this week. Like I said, Washington is my most hated team, and we're going to have a lot of talk about Washington this week. Make sure you go out there and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please go out and be a subscriber, whether to my Facebook channel, Big Game James. You can hit that like button over there or follow. I'd rather you follow. If you are following my Big Game James page on Facebook, just follow it. Don't like it, follow it. And if you'd like to be a subscriber, come on, man, get over here and be a subscriber over here, man. We got things have been kind of tough this last couple months, man. So I told y'all I've been going through some things, but we're first of the year. We're gonna get right back on track. We got the fantasy football thing going on. I'm gonna talk to my members tomorrow about that. I kind of been lacking, but I told y'all why. But first year is coming up. We got a lot of good things getting ready to hit the board. Make sure you tune in this week. Go support those videos I dropped. Dropped the Michael Parsons video. I think I'm gonna drop a Connor McGovern video. I was watching something today, and really about, is it just the offensive line or is it Kellen Moore? Yes, Gregory should be playing against Washington. Is it just the offensive line or is it Kellen Moore's play calling? You feel me? Because it ain't just the offensive line when you call them bad offensive play calls for the offensive line. You know what I mean? That's what you got to look at too. So I won't think I'm gonna drop a video about that and saying maybe Kellen Moore is not putting the offense and the offensive runners in the best position to succeed because he's got to get these guys out on the edge, man. He's got to. So that's my dog, the Ninja. Hopefully you win. Got a good prize for you. So really appreciate y'all. The final word is coming up Tuesday. We'll be talking more about Washington, the Cowboys, all that good stuff. We'll be going live tomorrow, talking more Washington matchup, get more in depth on the one-on-ones and the matchups on the offensive defensive lines. And we'll have some guests, probably burgers and blitzes will be going on this week with me and Mike White and maybe somebody else this week. But it's Washington week, man. That's all I can say. This is my most hated squad, my most hated team, and I think the Cowboys really have to sweep these guys to really take this division. And it's going to be tough, but I wouldn't want it no other way. You feel me? I wouldn't want it any other way. I want it this way. I want it tough. I want it rough. I want it all that good stuff. And I love having 5 NFC games, especially 4 NFC East games to go ahead. And this is really where you find out where you at. Not saying these teams are tough, but these are going to be tough games. So Cowboys still have to go ahead and take care of business because if they're trying to be a contender, they'll have to really win these games. And I don't expect these games to be blowouts. If they're not, I'm cool with that. These need to just be dubs. And as long as they're playing good and they're healthy going into the playoffs, that's the best thing you want. Healthy, but going into the playoffs and feeling good. So even if you may not be beating these teams by 20 points, if you come in there with a good 4 or 5 game win streak, the players always say when you're heading into the playoffs, you want to be playing good heading into the playoffs, not playing bad. So I feel you. So yeah, I definitely like to be smoking on that WFT pack. Gonna be some good 024 on that. You feel me? So let's definitely do that. Keep on supporting. Had a great crowd today. Really appreciate y'all. We're gonna walk out on How About Them Cowboys from my son. Go out there and check them out. My boo thing will put him in there. Kid Columbus. He's got all his stuff on Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. He's got a little good tracks out there. But man, we really appreciate the crowd we had today. Make sure you go support that content. What's up with you, Uncle Charles? good to see you in there today. Go support like we do, man. And we're gonna have some more good Cowboy stuff down the line. And make sure you go support them videos that I drop. Really appreciate it. Yeah, 808, dog. You did miss. Now you're gonna have to run it back. You feel me? You be coming in late, and I ain't going over there and repeating all that good stuff. You feel me? You heck no, I ain't going back repeating all that good stuff, 808. But you, my dog, really appreciate you. Try to get out to a game this year, 808. Linda McKinley starts 808 Wednesday. They're playing Mifflin at Linden. I'll be calling those two games. They play Mifflin Wednesday and they play Hilliard Davidson Thursday. So 808, come out there and check me out. I'll be announcing those high school basketball games. You know how we do. I always stay on the grind, baby. I don't just be doing this. I'll be doing a whole lot of other stuff. So really appreciate y'all. We rocking out on How About Them Cowboys. I'll see y'all tomorrow and the rest of this week. You know how we do. I love y'all for life. Appreciate the crowd. I'm out. We'll still try anyway. Peace.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name from the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a bank and snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse. Them Cowboys, click like Power Boys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that silver and blue done did it again. Cowboys, click like Power Boys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say wow boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win.